Hey everyone, happy Monday. I'm super excited to have this week to share with you some of my tips and some of my struggles. I think this is such a great thing that we're doing, just learning from each other and teaching each other. So I'm super grateful for this opportunity to get to know you guys a little bit more. So my name is Becca Wasso, and I have been a coach since about March, I think, of 2014. I am currently a 2-star qualifying diamond, which just means I have 2 diamonds on my team, and I'm going through the qualification period, which is, I think, 6 weeks. So super grateful to be here this week and just get to know you guys. So today is Monday. I'm going to share with you a little bit about my story and my why. I actually started as one of Wendy's challengers in her X3 challenge group, but I'm actually going to rewind just a little bit before that. Growing up, when I was in high school and elementary school, I always was active and I played sports, played soccer, and I always had the athletic body, I guess, but I always just thought I had really big thighs and I had a really big butt, and I was never happy with myself. I had a ton of body image issues and just never happy with myself. If I had 10 pounds to lose, in my mind it was 30. Hey, kids, stop. This is Wyatt and Jolene. You will probably see them all week long. Okay, so anyway, so when I was in college, then I gained some weight, and again, it wasn't like a ton of weight, but in my mind, it was, a ton of weight. And I finally, by my senior year, I just got fed up, and I decided to start running, and I just wanted to feel better about myself. No bark, quiet. I just wanted to start feeling better about myself, and so I just started running for me, and definitely helped a lot just with, exercise, energy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and so then when I graduated college, I moved to South Haven, and Michigan, and a couple years after that, I started dating my now husband, Andrew, and when we started dating, we did P90X together, and talk about just getting over that uncomfortable stage real quick, because we got real sweaty. I was struggling, and Tony was terrible, but I loved him. And we did the full 90 days together, and it was awesome. And we just loved, sharing that part of our life together. And my body completely transformed. And I never felt so strong in my entire life. And I finally had muscle definition, and I just loved it. Okay, and then Andrew started running with me, and we were training. We trained for some halves, marathons, and stuff like that. And we always kind of incorporated P90X into our strength training. So when P90X3 came out, I knew Wendy through my husband Andrew, and she knew that we loved it, and so she asked if we wanted to join her X3 challenge group. And we had recently moved to Houston. We couldn't get to a gym. It just didn't fit our schedule. And we just didn't have as much time in the day anymore because our commute was way longer. So the 30-minute workouts were perfect for us. And so we loved it. We loved X3. I ordered the challenge pack. I got Shakeology. And I just let Shakeology sit on the counter. It was part of the deal. I wasn't planning to drink it or anything like that. And then one day a second bag showed up, and I was so pissed because I didn't know that it was coming, and I hadn't even opened the first one, and so I got my phone and I canceled it, and I was like, all right, Andrew, well, we got 2 bags, we have to drink it now. And so we did, and when I started drinking it regularly, my insides completely changed. I had what I called bubble guts before, and because I was eating this crap in the morning for breakfast and for my morning snack because I was always so hungry. And after, 3 or 4 days, that went away, and I was like, wait, what? I thought that was just normal. And so I just kind of reevaluated, what I was eating, and it was terrible. And so I loved it. It made me full all morning. I loved the taste of it. It helps with my chocolate cravings, and I love ice cream, so it helps with that. And so I just loved it, and so I wanted to keep drinking it. And so then Wendy was like, you can get the discount. Have you ever considered coaching? You're motivating, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, I remember asking her, well, is there any way I can lose money with this? And she was like, no, Like, if you're drinking Shakeology, no, there's no, like, hidden, you know, anything. I was like, all right, well then, yeah, sign me up. And so I did. And so I was also getting ready. So that was, you know, like I said, March, I think. And Andrew and I were getting married in September. And so I was sweating for the wedding, and some of my friends, you know, knew I was doing X3, and so I asked them if they wanted to do X3. Actually, one of my diamond coaches, Jen. And she was like, yeah, she has her own why of why she got started. And anyway, but she said yes. And so, and I had a bunch of other friends and, you know, bridesmaids and just family members. And so I hosted my own challenge group starting in, I think it was April of that year. And I absolutely loved it. We did it for the full 90 days, which, you know, is unheard of now. But at the time, that was one of my goals. Like, you know, my first challenge group that I was in, like, you know, it fizzles after time. And so I wanted to, you know, that full 90 days, I wanted to be engaged the whole time, have everyone engaged. And we did, and it was really hard, but in the end, it was really fun, and it was awesome. And it was all just, you know, like friends and family. And anyway, okay, so at the end of that, or during that, I didn't like my job in Houston at all. And so I looked forward to coming home and like checking in with my challenge groups, and I just really loved it. And yeah, it helped with that, you know, fulfillment and what I was missing. And so anyway, at the end of that, I got a text from one of my friends, and she was just like, hey, Becca, thank you so much. Like, I lost 11 pounds. I'm about to go on vacation with my family, and I've never felt better. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Okay. Like, I had no idea that it was having that type of impact on people. And so that was kind of like my first, like, wake up call. Like, this really helps people. And I'm helping people make a difference. You know, I'm making a difference in someone's life, and I'm not even realizing it. And so I loved it. Fell in love. It was what I needed, you know, and so here I am, still hosting challenges, you know, a year and a half later. So that's kind of why I started. Why I'm still coaching is it's those same things, those messages from people, you know, hey, I'm down a pant size, you know, I have more energy, I can keep up with my kids, just all that type of thing. That's what motivates me. That's what keeps me going. So I absolutely love it. I can't lie, the financial freedom that this brings is also a huge benefit for us. And, you know, I have the option now that if I ever wanted to quit my full-time job, I totally could. We recently moved back to Michigan. I'm a chemical engineer. I guess I never said that in the beginning, but I love my job here. It was what I was doing before we moved to Houston, and now we moved back. And so I absolutely love it. So I have no intention of, you know, quitting anytime soon, but I have the option if I ever wanted to, or if something ever happened, or, you know what I mean? And so that financial freedom for our family is awesome also. Okay, I think that's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, definitely, you know, comment below, and I'll do my best to answer those. But looking forward to the rest of the week, and thanks for listening. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.